welcome to this week's vlog. Now, before we go to the barn and start the vlog, I would like to talk to you guys about something. It is something I think is kind of important, and it is about the equestrian community on YouTube. You see, there are a lot of equestrian YouTubers that want to grow their channels and want subscribers. The problem is how they go about it. So YouTube's default settings is that whoever you are subscribed to is private. Now, the problem with that is that you are invisible. So a lot of people on YouTube go and ask for sub or some variation of that, and they might subscribe to you, but then as soon as they see you subscribe to them, they'll unsub, or maybe they won't subscribe to you at all. I don't think this is a very okay way to do things, and I've sort of made it my mission in 2021 that I want as many people as possible to turn their default setting on to visible or on private, because I feel that if we want to build a good community on YouTube with trust and principles and dignity, and not be backhanded and lie to people, then I think we should all be visible. So if you watch this video and see this and you want to contribute to the equestrian YouTube community to be a better community, then please set your settings to unprivate or visible. So let's go to the barn. Hi everyone, so it's Monday, it's a Pricken day. I'm at the barn and we're gonna try and ride in the arena. So we are going on a warm-up pack, and it actually is a little bit sunny. It's like shock horror. This hasn't happened in at least 2 weeks, maybe 3. So yeah, so just walking her to warm her up, and then I'm going to go down in the arena with her and see how she is. I just rode a little bit on Molla because I taught Hannah, or like trained Hannah, I don't know what you would call it, but like his owner a little bit, and then I rode a little bit on him. Can you see it? Can you see it? It actually is blue sky. That's insane. So on this day, I decided to ride Pricken in the arena. We're having very, very mild weather, so it's actually thawed out. And this is just us walking. And she wasn't quite herself. She's been struggling a bit with like some swelling on her belly. And it might have been bothering her a little bit. And yeah, the peel was exceptionally bad again. So this is the clips I managed to salvage, basically. I hope you enjoy. So as you can see, she was pretty calm in the beginning. My goal was just to ride her and like do some dressage, like just like suppling exercises. She's had over a month off the arena, so here we're just trotting on a long rein and making sure she's moving forwards. And she was stiff and not moving very freely on this day. I took off the exercise sheet and started to just like try and ask her to bend a little and work in an outline. And we started trotting. It was going pretty well. She wasn't as like forward as I would love her to be in the beginning. I rode her last Monday in the arena, a very short
a little schooling session, and she was so good. So I'd hoped she would be like this today, but sadly no. Yeah, I got hot, so I took off my jacket. But here we've been riding a little bit longer, and she's starting to work more in an outline, or working on her right side, because she wants to take hold of the right rein or not bend to the right. And I know it is going out of focus, but if I cut every time it went out of focus, there would be almost no clips. So yeah, we had a little walkies break. And you can see here, she does have like some temper. That's like typical Pricken, basically. She's like, no. And she's not in pain or anything. Like, it's just, yeah, here she just had a major spook. I don't know what she spooked at, but as you can see, she is very, very, very tense. And I just left it in here so that you guys can see that not every session is perfect. Things happen. I had a really bad schooling session on Molle on Saturday. He basically bolted with me 3 times because he got scared from some footballers that were like slamming the ball into the wall right down beside the arena. So I don't know what's spooked Pricken here, but it wasn't the ballers. I'm just giving her a pat because she's starting to calm down. But after this, she was very, very tense. And she wanted to run and run, like not stretching her legs, because that would have been fine. But she was like short and choppy and in her strides, and just running and running and running. So I started to work on a lot of, she spooked again. That was a small spook. I started to work on transitions just to get her to work with me and not just run. She has the tendency to stiffen her neck and just like take hold of the bit. So getting her to be supple and try and get her to relax is kind of hard sometimes. She's a very sensitive horse. She doesn't like what she doesn't like. But she did manage to find some calmness, even though she was a bit choppy this day, like in her stride and everything. It wasn't as good as it can be. But yeah, so I like did some circles, and I did some serpentines as well. And after a while, she calmed down enough to so I could be able to canter her. Yeah, we're just trotting here. I'm cantering. Right canter is the worst canter. And of course the people didn't want to focus, so follow. So that's what you got to see. This is the left canter transition. As you can see, she's a feisty little lady. And the transitions aren't very good. And what I try to work on when I work on transitions is that they should be in balance. She should be working on an outline, and they should be forward, so that, because she has a tendency to just stop into the transitions, even if she's moving from walk to trot, she sort of breaks into the transition. It's hard to explain, but and so it's all about forwards moving transitions and trying to keep her in balance and working in an outline. And I'm sorry, it's out of focus. So here I'm doing some serpentines again, just taking advantage of her getting a little bit more loose in her body after the canter. But she also wanted to run away a little bit, especially down this like bend. Don't know why. It was where she spooked earlier, so maybe that was it. Yeah, so we did work some more. And the people had fallen in love with the white shed. Yeah, that was like the last bit of the. I'm very happy with that transition actually. Here's some canter left. Yep, and then I just trotted her off in rising trot and letting her stretch as much as possible. And yeah, hoping like she actually managed to lengthen a little bit there, and then we just cooled off and walk. So there's our riding arena, and you can see the football pitch is just below it, approximately 3 meters away. So I don't know how much film I got from that schooling session, because I saw that the people lost me a lot, and yeah, so I'm not sure how much I got. We had a very tense schooling session today. She freaked out a lot. I don't know if I caught that first freak out that she was calm before that one huge freak out, and then a lot of tense pricken after that. But I did manage to get her to work a little bit and like get a little bit more like supple and do some exercises, but it was really hard, and she wanted to just stiffen and pull or not take the contact at all. So now we are gonna walk her off, cool her off on a little hack around the area. So I fill water with these because the hose will freeze now. So I'm done here at the barn for today. I'm not sure how much film I got. Maybe I need to edit this in with something else, I'm not sure. But yeah, it was a good day, even though I'm really tired now. And I'm just gonna eat my apple and I'm gonna go home. Okay, so I'm just editing this now, and I realized I do have about 17 minutes worth of footage, so I'm gonna finish this vlog here. So I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. I love comments, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!